Hi children, good morning. 4th class English, page 44. Our new lesson is a tasty feast for mice. Mice means no? Elukapilla. Okay. Feast means dinner, food. So this is a story. It is adapted from a story written by Rabindranath Tagore ji. Now we shall go through the lesson reading. You can understand the story better. In the past, the villages and towns surrounding Kolkata had no schools. Therefore, boys from such places would come to Kolkata for their education. They would spend 10 months learning in boarding schools. Boarding school means the schools which have hostels. Okay. And then travel back home to enjoy the long 2 months of summer with their family. One day, the boys from one of these boarding schools were returning to Kolkata after the holidays. They had captured a whole compartment for themselves. Their old Sanskrit teacher had retired and a new teacher was replacing him, so the boys were in a bad mood. Some Kali Kumar Tarkalankar is taking up the post, said one of the boys. So this is the name of the new Sanskrit teacher, Kali Kumar Tarkalankar. Sounds like Kalo Kumro Tatka Lanka, said another, and all of them started laughing together, for the phrase meant black pumpkin and fresh green chili. So these words which were said by the boy, what does it mean? Black pumpkin and fresh green chili. The boys made up their minds to get rid of their new teacher soon. At Arkola station, an elderly gentleman boarded the train. The boys did not welcome this intrusion, and so they were determined not to let him in. This is the only empty compartment in the entire train. Don't worry, I will not disturb you, the gentleman said and entered the cabin. The gentleman spread his bedroll on the floor and sat down. The boys could not make fun of their new teacher before a stranger. They kept mum means silence, until the gentleman asked, "Why are all of you so sad? I hope it's not because I boarded the train." The boys at once cleared the matter and told him all about their school and their favorite teacher's retirement. "We will irritate the new teacher so much that he will leave the school," said one of the boys. When the train stopped at Asansol, the old gentleman got down to drink water. On his return, he found that all his eatables, laddus, rasagullas and gulab jamuns were gone and the pots were empty. The boys conveniently blamed the mice for their mischief. That means all these were eaten by the boys, but they were saying that all are eaten by a mice. The boys were hoping to irritate the man and make him leave, but all their hopes were dashed when the gentleman said calmly, "How sad! If I had known that mice were also traveling on this train, I would have brought some more snacks with me." Passengers bound for Kolkata had to change trains at Bardhaman station. So the passengers, including the boys and the old gentleman, prepared to deboard the train, means to get down from the train. I will not bother the lot of you anymore. I will find some other compartment, said the old gentleman, getting off the train. Feeling guilty for their past mischief, the boys insisted, means they requested that the old gentleman sit with them. He bought the boys some sweets at the next station and they happily gobbled it down, means they took and ate away. And at the next station, he bought some juicy mangoes for the boys, and at the station after that, a few more delicious. The boys slowly grew fond of him and started chatting with him in a friendly manner. "Sir, where are you going?" the boys asked. "Anywhere I can find a job," he replied. "What do you do for a living, sir?" they inquired. Inquired means they asked. The old gentleman told them that he was a teacher of Sanskrit. Their eyes suddenly began gleaming with excitement. They asked, "Sir, why don't you apply for the post of Sanskrit teacher in our school. But you said a new teacher has already been appointed, he said, surprised. We will irritate the new teacher so much that he will be compelled to leave. Then the secretary will have to appoint you. If he does not, we will protest outside the school. You don't need to worry, sir, said one of the boys. All right, take me to your school then, said the gentleman. When the train reached Kolkata, they were shocked to see the secretary of the school committee there. He is definitely not here for us, said one of the boys. And indeed, he was walking towards someone else. To their amazement, he went straight to the old gentleman. The secretary touched the old gentleman's feet and said, Welcome, Tarkalankar sir. We are glad to have you in our school. All the color drained from their faces. The old gentleman was their Sanskrit teacher all the while. They realized how foolish they had been to make fun of the very man who sat beside them, and all of them hung their heads in embarrassment. Translated and adapted from a story by Rabindranath Tagore ji. Okay children, this is our lesson reading. Here we have the meanings of new words. First one, intrusion, means trespassing someone's private space when you are unwanted. Determined, having made a firm decision with a resolve. Bedroll, a sleeping bag or bedding rolled into a bundle. Mischief, a playful activity which is not meant to harm anyone. Dashed, ruined, completely destroyed. Debauched, to get off from a vehicle. Gobbled, eat large amounts of food very greedily. Gleaming, shining, compelled, force. Next bit, we have to add suffixes or prefixes to the following words. First one, this is contradicted. Okay, you add ed. Next is freedom, dismantle, unscientific, forenoon, unlock, disembark, mismatch, misbehave. In the next page we have about the homonyms. Children, do you remember in the last class, in the last lesson we have learned about the homographs in page 40. Homographs means which have the same spelling and pronunciation will be sometimes different. Okay, and they have different meaning. Here we are going to learn about the homonyms, which are the words that have same spelling and pronunciation but different meanings. Homographs means sometimes the pronunciation will be different. Homonyms means the pronunciation also will be same. So given below is a list of homonyms. Each word has two different meanings. Write down both the meanings of the given words. Okay, first one is ball. You know the ball, no? The playing object which is of round shape. Okay, ball, any object in the shape of sphere used by a toy by children or in various sports such as cricket or football. One more meaning for the same word is a large formal occasion where people dance. Next, band, a flat thin strip or loop material used as a fastener for reinforcement or as a decoration. The other meaning is group of instrumentalists playing music of a specialized type. Scent, a distinctive smell, especially that is pleasant. Scent, one more meaning for the same word is recognized or identified by the sense of smell. Next, coarse, rough or harsh in texture. So to touch or to seem it will be rough, that is called as the coarse. One more meaning is rude or offensive in manner or speech. Next, desert, a dry land covered with sand with hot climate and less rainfall. One more meaning is to leave someone without help in a difficult situation. Next, bolt, a flash of lightning that looks like a white light line against the sky. So when there is thunders in the sky, we can see a flash of light, white light line, that is called as a bolt. One more meaning is a metal bar on a door or window that slides across to look it closed. Reign, the period of time when a king or queen rules a country, a particular time or particular period of years when a king rules a country. One more meaning is be the dominant feature of a situation or place. Break, separate into pieces as a result of blow. One more meaning is a pause in work or during an activity or event.